Hello， 欢迎大家回来。我们这一次呢，邀请到了这个喜欢在野外生活的一位朋友，也没有啦。今天呢，很开心邀请到 Jeff 来跟我们分享他在这个 hardcore camping 的一些大小事，还有到底什么是 hardcore camping 呢？我相信应该有蛮多观众朋友就是有这个疑问，因为其实我昨天自己看到这个稿子的时候，想说，hardcore camping 跟一般的 camping 到底差在哪里？那我们今天呢就要邀请到 Jeff 来跟我们分享。
Hi.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi everybody.
大家记得 Jeff 吗？Jeff 上次。You remember you've been here? 大家记得吧？之前有一集是在跟大家讨论这个划龙舟的部分，一样 Jeff 又来了，没错。那我们今天呢是要来跟他，你们看他这一身，你在我旁边 ，I'm so white next to you 。
对啊，
就看起来他就是在户外，然后我就是一只白斩鸡在室内。没有，我也是很喜欢出去户外的，没错，好不好？真的，我是真的可以出去走来走去。然后现在这边有一只狗，大家就好坐下了。好，那我们今天就是要请 Jeff 呢跟我们分享 What is hardcore camping?
Hardcore camping.
What's the difference between camping and hardcore camping?
So in 我可以讲英文一点。
Yeah， 可以啊。
我 explain 英文比较清楚。So camping 我们去的普通的 regular camping 就是去的地方有很漂亮的地方，然后有it's like a state park or national park， 然后他们会照顾这些 campsite。campsite 有restroom。洗手机 ，Did I say that right?
洗手间。Yes.
Restroom. I'm just going to do English. Restroom, water fountains, picnic tables, fire pits, and designated campgrounds. 他们都会帮你照顾，然后很 comfortable. 然后你去那里还可以洗澡，还可以去上厕所，有真的厕所可以坐下去尿尿。
OK.
Number two.
OK.
也可以。我 hardcore camping 就是没有这些东西。There's none of these amenities. There's no water, no fire pit, no restaurant,
no RV,
no showers. I know a lot of people don't like to shower, but you can't shower. You have to bring your own water, and there's no restroom, so you have to find a place to 要找地方尿尿，上大号。
OK.
Yeah.
大家有没有觉得听起来这个户外活动真的很硬？Hardcore 真的很硬哦，真的就是
这是小东西。
对啊，就是可能普遍的一些露营区，大家都会想说哦，露营区它就是可能会有准备一些专门让你铺帐篷的地方啊，然后专门可以让你去洗手啊什么之类上厕所的地方。但是 hardcore camping 呢是没有的。What is this video about?
So this is a recent trip to Arizona. 然后我还跟我的龙船朋友 my dragon boat friends, we always go out to camp and explore this type of stuff. So this is some of the places we went to Arizona. This is Sedona, Sedona, Arizona. Yeah, there's a hike called Devil's Bridge. That was it. Yeah.
So when did you start doing this?
Oh, to be honest, I don't even remember when I actually started. I used to just camp, with the regular, with my friends, high school friends back when I was 14, 15. And then while we're going to these campsites, I recall seeing roads on the side that lead to different things as I was in high school. So I always wondered, where do these roads go? They're dirt, they go into the forest.
They're not on the map.
They're not on the map, completely not on the map. So I always wonder, 是到这个马路是到哪里的?
Okay.
So to about when I was 18, I got my own truck. I like to go snowboarding, and I realized I have the car to find out where this road goes. 这个马路可以去哪里？我现在有那个车。So that was when I was about 18. 然后我就开始走。I just started going on the roads and
alone.
Yeah.
不推荐我们观众朋友自己独自一人前往，好吗？他是
一开始就是自己。
虽然说他现在还在这里，但是
still alive.
Okay, and then.
And then so that's how I got started. And then I started getting more and more hardcore.
So when is your first time hardcore camping?
Our first time hardcore camping.
Do you still remember?
Yeah. Well, it was a beginning. It was like a first time trying it out, and I think it was Joshua Tree. It's not very hardcore because there's regular paved roads that you can go to, and they have restrooms and just restrooms nearby. But there's no water. There's no restaurant or anything like that, so it was a little bit of hardcore.
Okay.
Just a little bit of hardcore, and that was probably about 19, 20 years old.
Wow. So when you go on hardcore, you need to bring your own tent, right?
Your own tent, unless you want to sleep outside, which I've done before.
Really?
Yeah, you could just put a blanket down on the floor on the dirt, and if the weather's nice, you just lay out on the floor and
Oh, that's
look
so
at the moon,
cool.
the stars.
Okay, you bring some videos, right? 我们看一下 Jeff 他今天带了超级多他去这个 hardcore camping 的照片还有影片要跟大家分享，那就一边看影片，然后一边跟大家分享说他去了哪里啊，然后要准备什么东西啊，这样子。Is there any other like any place, any location in LA which is good for
A lot.
Like,
if you have some pictures, yeah. So that's not California, but that's in Lake Powell, Arizona.
Oh, this is Arizona.
This is a recent one too. So that video you saw earlier, this was part of the trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In California, so to answer your question, in California, if you start from the North California, you can go to like Big Sur, Lost Coast, down the 101 to the beaches, to Death Valley, to the Sierras, Mammoth Mountain, Eastern Sierras. I said Death Valley already. To Yosemite, Sequoia National Park. You can drive all the way up and all the way down to here in LA.
Oh, okay. Where is this though? This is so beautiful.
So this is on the way down. This is called Trona Pinnacles. This is another recent trip. Around the Palmdale, north of the Palmdale, Lancaster area, yeah.
Okay. 那我们还有其他的照片可以放。
So this is around the Eastern Sierras. Actually, I think I'm going there tomorrow.
Okay.
In Lone
So
Pine,
fast?
California. Yeah, it's exciting. So that's the area. It's hardcore because, as you can see, there's no restrooms. There's no.
It's just out of nowhere.
Yeah, so we have to bring our own stuff. We brought our own table, brought our own tent, brought our own camera, brought our own food, water, cars,
okay.
friends.
Tell the story that you make your own poo-poo pits.
You sure?
It's okay, just yeah, whatever. 今天现在要跟观众讲的是他们自己就是做了一个茅坑这样子比较好听吧，这样讲起来是比较好听呀，茅坑 ，Yeah, you can.
因为女生
Okay, I'll elaborate.
很在意这个东西啊，因为如果你去 hardcore camping， 男生也就算了，
男生
女生
Yeah.
是没有地方上厕所，就是应该蛮困扰。
Yes, it's easier for guys to use the restroom out in the wild. Okay, if you really want to get into it, sure, we can get into
I wanna
it.
know, I wanna know.
Yeah,
一
okay.
开始就这么 hardcore 的话题。
Let's talk hardcore. So, okay, number one is easy, for guys, 站起来去尿尿可以很容易找地方。上大号的时候，要像狗一样，对，你带狗去公园，他们上大号，你要捡起来它的大便。Okay, so
Do you
kind of
do that to your own?
sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, it depends on the area. So anyways, so what's cool about it is sometimes you could if you can try to imagine this, okay.
如果现在有在吃饭的朋友，可以先暂停一下好吗
But it's
？Sorry.
So if you have some pictures, what I can show you
我们
this.
只是要跟大家分享一些真的是
这很
有，
环保啊，
这是真的有在做的事情。
Yeah. So you would try to find a bush or between trees where you're pretty well covered. What I like to do is I like to find a nice view. 很漂亮的地方，然后找一个 enjoy 一下，然后挖一个洞，然后最好是挖一个洞。哎，如果你没有袋子，可以自己收。你要挖一个洞，然后坐在那里 ，and then you do your thing. But the cool thing is， 你可以看到很漂亮的 sky， 很漂亮的山上，很漂亮的树。Lake 什么的地方 so like let's say right there I'll be hiding behind a rock
OK，
and I'll be looking at the pink clouds while 像这个狗一样坐下来这样子
OK， 所以大家就是自己如果要解决一些上厕所的问题，就是还是要找一些有 cover 的地方。那如果条件允许的话，你还可以找一个景色比较好的地方。
Yes.
对，就是让自己也可以体验一下大自然这样子。So where are all these photos at?
So this is up in the mountains in Eastern Sierras. It's around Coyote Flats area. It's called Coyote Flats. So this is 10,000 feet up in the mountains. where the stars are very bright. So 很亮.
Is it cold? It's cold.
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
Actually, a lot of it.
Okay, like 40 something?
No, maybe 30, 29.
Oh my god, that's cold.
The water will freeze.
哦
会变成冰. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Wow, this is snow?
sand.
Oh, this sand. Oh, sorry. Sorry,
Almost.
我眼
Very
睛不
close.
太
Very
好，
close.
眼睛不太好，左眼睛不好啦。
So sometimes when 我们去的地方，我们要带这些车 have a very specific car because a lot of the terrain is not passable in a regular car. So most of the times you need a four-wheel drive. And even with a four-wheel drive, you're going to run into problems. So imagine, you're 50 miles, 100 miles out in the mountain and there's no help.
Then what should you do?
That. So that's why you come with friends, maybe 2 or 3 cars, just in case you can't fix your car. But a lot of times you want to bring tools and necessary recovery gear to maybe fix your car. Like in this instance, a spare tire, which a lot of us have.
Okay.
So that car was on the way up to here, that place when.
Where's that?
So this is Coyote Lake, I think, up in Bishop. Yeah.
So you guys go camping during winter time too?
Winter, that's hardcore.
In
Winter,
snow?
summer, snow. Yeah.
This is amazing.
So this is in Canyonlands, Utah Canyonlands. Yeah.
You took this picture just by your cell phone?
Oh no, I have a lot of friends that they do a lot of photography and they just take these pictures. Yeah. So I like the stars because we have this saying, this post on Facebook where they talk about hotels having 2-star hotels, 3-star hotels, 4-star. But if you stay here, I mean, you get 1 billion stars. All right, that's not mine. That's
We have
something I saw.
audience ask, is there any like a lot of bugs outdoor when you go camping?
Mosquitoes, bugs.
So you need to bring the
Yeah.
spray or just whatever, just eat me. Just eat me.
Just eat me. Sometimes, yeah, you want to bring the spray. There's candles you can bring to light that scares the mosquitoes away, but doesn't always work. So just prepare to get eaten.
Is there any wild animals?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever encountered one?
Yes, many. We saw bears driving up on the mountain. Baby bears. I saw 2 baby bears, 2 cubs, very cute. They're not as cute as but,
它也很可爱。
and then we saw, of course, rabbits, little rodents here and there. There's some campsite I remember there's these animals that stole our food. Yeah, so we had this big bag, big duffel bag, about bigger than you, and it had all our food inside. This is at Havasu Pai, and they had these raccoons or something, and they are huge. These raccoons are bigger than you. And they were able to pick up this big duffel bag that we had and drag it to their home.
way.
So when we came back from our hike, we couldn't find our food.
Oh my god.
We were like, holy crap. Yeah, so you do run into animals and they'll steal your food. So you have to be very prepared. And
So they just pick up your duffel bag and go.
kind of. Some of them are that smart,
Are
yeah.
you serious?
Yeah, you won't believe, but yeah, sometimes you do run into that.
Oh, so they make their own cup of noodle too?
Not that good yet. I haven't seen one,
Eat
but
raw.
I'm pretty sure,
直
yeah.
接生吃泡面. Like what kind of food you usually bring to like this kind of camping?
I try not to worry about that. I always invite friends and I ask them if they can provide the food.
Oh,
I'm not a really good cook. If I was to eat, I usually eat very simple chicken, rice, or
Cans of food?
cans. Yeah, we have these dry food bags. You just add water, 就加水就可以了。我是很 simple, 很普通的。So 我的朋友是比较不爱吃。Yeah, they need a barbecue wings, pancakes, eggs, the whole thing. Yeah.
have you ever got lost?
Yes.
Like, because all these places kind of like a mountain and
Not on the
no
map,
GPS,
right?
something like that.
No, it's on some map, but not on your usual maps like Google or Waze or something like that. But you have to really study these locations.
But how do you navigate your way?
So I do a lot of studying. I look at the map, very different kinds of map, offline maps. And like Google Earth is a good one, for example. You can zoom in and you can see the location. And I basically study it. I look at it, where are the roads, where I can safely go, where I can not safely go, where I can possibly get lost, where I can use the restroom, stuff like that, yeah.
Okay.
Does your phone works up there?
No reception, no nothing. So that's why you got to study and try your best to remember this stuff.
Have you ever go hunting like during the camping?
I personally don't do any hunting, but we go hot springs.
Oh, like natural hot springs.
Natural hot
哇，
springs.
哎，这是天然的温泉哎，
Yeah.
好酷哦。
So this is in the Sierra National Forest. These are my dragon boat friends. You know, a lot of times we work out a lot, we pump up, our muscles get sore. So we like to go to the hot springs and relax. Yeah, so I'll take them to these places.
Oh,
So I like snowboarding.
board, yeah, snowboard, sandboard.
Sandboarding, yeah. So in the summer there's no snow. So we found Dumont Dunes, dunes where it's a lot of sand, huge sand dunes. And I brought my snowboard with me.
Oh, so where is this place?
This is in Dumont Dunes, just south of around the Death Valley area.
Is it in California?
It is in California.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Our audience asks, can you recommend campsite for like beginners?
Oh, there's a ton. Are you talking about hardcore camping for beginners?
Hardcore.
Let's do hardcore.
Let's do hardcore.
Okay, so there,
Backyard first.
yeah, practice in the backyard.
Yeah.
That's the safe hardcore. No, I would say Joshua Tree is a good beginner one. There's a lot of place just to get used to it, and you're not too far from society. You can still drive an hour and go to a restaurant, but you can practice. One of the things you want to do is practice bringing all your essentials. So, yeah, maybe
今天有带一些
Essentials.
小工具来哦。
yeah,
What is
pocket
this?
knife. You know, it's got like
Oh, pocket knife. Oh, okay.
all kinds of tools, right? Knives to help you cut wood. Right? Very
Okay.
dangerous. You want to try?
I have one at
You have
home.
one? Oh, you're so dangerous. Yeah, and a lot of times I talked about cleaning up.
Multi-tool.
Multi-tool, yeah, multi-tool. It can withstand water, rust. So you want to keep this just in case your car breaks down in the middle of nowhere. You know, you got no safety tool, or a bear comes by, a dog like this comes by and attacks you. You need to be safe.
它那么可爱。所以就是一些来刚刚那个叫什么万用刀呀，万用刀就是这些小小工具要带一下。And what is?
So, this is utensils.
Oh, that's
very
so
important.
cute.
Yes,
Very
and a lot of
important,
times
yeah.
everybody remembers to bring the food,
Uh-huh.
but nobody remembers to bring the fork to eat the food
So cool.
or the spoon.
Oh.
Right?
哇，它还可以打开耶！刚刚有 take 到它打开的时候吗？好酷哦！
Yeah. So this is stuff. I mean, this is to again eliminate trash when you go out there. 你出去那些地方没有垃圾桶，没有什么。每次带筷子啊 ，I didn't bring chopsticks。每次带筷子啊，还是这些东西 ，plastic forks 就丢掉，很浪费。
很浪费
对哦，很浪费。
呀，很浪
So 你
费。
不要丢在外面嘛，最好用这些东西，不需要再买新的东西什么。So yeah. Very important to keep clean, not leave trash out there. That's it.
So when
Oh,
is there one more? Oh, 有一个
So
奖
if
金
you want to practice going out hardcore camping, bring a couple of people with you, and you want to keep in
Frequency mode.
communication.
OK，
对，如果2-3台车去外面，maybe one car breaks down. Oh, so this is the scenario. You have 3 cars driving, and you're driving down the road, and all of a sudden in the back mirror you realize one car is missing. But let's say you drive too far. There's no radio, no cell phone, no nothing. There's no way to communicate. Now they're gone. It has happened to me before. I lost my friend. So there's no way to communicate. So this is very important too.
Like how far can these reach?
Some of these can go 2 to 3 miles, but you can,
That's
yeah.
pretty far.
And some of them, the more expensive ones, you can go probably 100 miles.
Wow.
So
Yeah, just remember not to buy the toy kind.
not the toy one, not the toy one. Right. That,
对讲机很
that might not work.
Don't
Yes,
work.
yes.
You can just get out of your car and say, hey, and hey.
If that would be possible, it'd be cool. Yeah.
OK，好，那我们刚刚呢跟就是Jeff 的讲了这么多去 hardcore camping，然后他推荐给大家的一些地方啊，然后也看了很多的照片这样子，然后还有需要准备的东西。那下一个呢是要实战，就是看他真正出去，他都是玩几天啊，然后玩哪些地方啊，有没有遇过什么奇特的事情？我们在下一段呢会回来跟大家聊一聊。那我们就先进入一个 coffee break。
Coffee break.
好， 下来下半段呢，我刚刚有好多的观众朋友有提问，我们也顺便来回应一下大家的提问，好不好？那 Jeff，how many days you will go like planning for the hardcore camping?
So I consider hardcore camping probably maybe 3 to 7 days. So 3到7。
The longest 你去过的？
差不多1个礼拜。
To like
out in Utah, Canyonlands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same spot 还是有去不同的 spot?
No, so what we do is it's always a different spot. 每一天都是一个新的地方。
Oh.
So this is what I call
Okay.
expedition. Right, expedition. So expedition 就是maybe 3 to 5 cars, 3到5个车。每一个车都有一个 specific function. 一个车是 kitchen 东西，
Oh,
煮饭的。然后另外一个是car trouble 的东西，是可以修理东西，可以修理车 tools， 对对对。然后另外一个是just for beer，
No, just kidding 啦。
So yeah, so there's just for 像 tent 带东西tent shade benches fire pits 什么东西。然后最后的就是一个 guide. That's me.
Oh, okay.
So I do all the
So
starting.
you always go in the front.
Usually in the front, yeah, to find the way.
Okay.
A lot of times we like to get lost, and I'm good at that.
Okay.
So and I'm good at finding my way back. So I don't just get lost, but I'm good at finding my way back. But that's where we find all the. Sometimes we don't know. 我们不知道去到哪里是看得像怎么样。
Okay.
所以有时候我们就会看到一个很好的地方，很漂亮的地方。Okay, we'll camp here.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like that.
Randomly.
Randomly, 对对。
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
那有观众问说 ，Is it like for couples? Is it a good choice for couples?
Yeah.
If they want to go hardcore camping.
I think it's very. I mean, because imagine 如果你 imagine 你跟你男朋友坐在外面看很多星星，然后这个火柴在旁边，你觉得很 romantic 的嘛，对不对？ So yes, I would say it's very good for couple. But the hard thing is, you know,
You can shower.
can't shower. 然后你会觉得你的 partner 还是什么 maybe 会很臭。So
That's true love 的考验。That's test. That's a
that's a
test.
test of true love.
Yeah, that's
就
a
回来之后
test.
就分手了。
Doesn't matter how smelly you are, I still love you.
那如果 like you've met like bears and like raccoons before， 有没有什么方法，或是要怎么做可以 prevent or protect yourself from if you really meet all these wild animals?
Stay smelling.
Oh really?
No, just kidding. No.
不要骗我嘞！我很认真在听哎，我真的很认真在听，因为我很想去 camping。
Okay. So 有像如果是 bear 一样，有时候这些地方要带枪， so 有些小枪可以给他们吓走。还是也可以带狗啊，先让他们吃狗，然后你跑走。开玩笑啊！那时候
我觉得今天这一集我们观众会很混乱，跟我一样会很混乱。
吃狗对。
不行，我们要真正有用的 advice。
有用的 advice 要带很多人。
Gun and people.
People, yes, and some they have these bear clappers， 就是会装很大声的东西。
哦
So bear 会很容易会被吓。很多人会 like you'll be more scared of bears, but bears are more scared of people than you actually think. So it's actually not too bad.
How about rattlesnakes?
Rattlesnakes, yes. So you want to bring a first aid kit. Like for rattlesnakes, if you get bit, there's a first aid kit that has like a suction cup. 就是如果你被咬的时候，
可以把它吸
把那个
出来。
血给它吸出来。对 So there's different types of first aid kits for different situations.
So you have to bring like 20 of them?
If you have 20 people, just in case, yeah. No, just, a couple. Every car will have at least one first aid, should have at least one first aid kit.
Have you met like coyote or
Yeah.
wolves?
Yeah, I have some pictures with a
有
coyote.
吗？
in
有吗？我们看一下有没有照片。
So there's this one picture in a hot spring area next to some trees, and there's coyotes that kind of just walk around.
like a pack or like
Sometimes
couple?
2 or 3 couple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most of the times they're by themselves, but they're not harmless. They're kind of cute.
So they see you, they just like
No, don't pet them.
okay.
Pet them.
这个是什么？
哇，
Oh.
这里好漂亮哦。
So this is hardcore camping in Vietnam. Hang Son Doon Cave. It's on National Geographic, the biggest cave in the world. So you basically sleep inside the cave for about 5 days.
Wow. So you're just hiking inside the cave, not
Yeah.
with a car, right?
Not with a car. Yeah, I like to hike with my car better, but this one you can't do.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, besides from Vietnam, is there another country you went?
Yeah. Peru.
哦，Peru，
yeah.
Peru 是秘鲁吗？是叫秘鲁吗？
对
秘鲁。哦
Inca Trail. Yeah. I don't have pictures. I didn't have pictures of that, but I can show you on my phone if you want.
哦，It's okay.他们会放 Jeff 的，会放 Jeff 的 Facebook 吗？还是会吗？
Instagram? You have Instagram?
Oh yeah, I have Instagram. I have a YouTube page, Explore Editions.
Okay.
It's not really official. I just load up my travels on there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's okay. We will put it in the description box so they can find it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you need permission to go in here?
Yeah, so that trip in the cave was through a company called Oxalis. And my tour guide, we call him Bamboo. His name is Bamboo.
Bamboo.
Yeah, Bamboo in Vietnam. Yeah. So he was kind of our tour guide, and he has his friends, his porters. We call them porters. That they set up all the tents, cook all the food, and we just go there. So it's not really that hardcore, but you have someone do the hardcore part for you. So
At least
thank
you
you,
don't get
Bamboo.
lost in here.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, so you don't get lost in there. You can't see in
Big
there,
cave,
and you
yeah.
can't really see. Yeah.
You can
Oh, that's
study
so
map before you
cool.
go.
Yes. Yeah.
是啊，是刚刚 Jeff 说他们去了这个地方，就是要有许可证才可以进去的。可能很多人在里面曾经迷路过吧，然后还要有一个导游专门带他们进去，因为他那个真的都是在山洞啊、岩石峭壁里面开，就是你如果真的是在那边对路不熟的话呢，他们是不会让你进去的。
Yeah.
哇，真的是好。真的是很 hardcore。虽然说他说这边的话，他是会帮你准备一些像食物啊，或是一些 tent 这。Oh my god, this is so.
Did you get stuck?
No, I actually made it through. Yeah. Without.
This is so.
So some of yeah, exactly. So some of these places, this is 很难到的地方嘛. You have to go over rocks. You have to go through canyons. You have to find a way through. So that's why it's very important to have the right vehicle. This one, my car was too big to fit through there, but I was very stubborn, so I wanted to go through. I wanted to make it through. So it took a long time, but we eventually. I had to remove some car parts. So I have to remove my side mirrors. Yeah. We had to lay some rocks on the ground to keep the car flat. But we were literally like this much away from the wall on each side, and 慢慢的就开 we were able to drive it very stubborn.
This one is 这是在这边吗？
That was in Canyonlands. Again, Utah. Yeah. Utah
Oh,
Canyonlands.
okay, Utah.
Needles District. Yeah.
Have you ever get stuck? Your car got stuck and then you
Broke
had to
down or-
learn to push it back,
Yeah.
push it forward.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh
How
my
did it go?
god.
How long did it take you guys to?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's got even worse. So that yeah.
This is your friend's car or
I
your
wish it was my
car?
friend's car. No, it was my car.
That's your car.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what happened?
So like I said, well, a lot of times you drive over rocks, and you have to really know your car, right? You have to know the capabilities of your car. That was my first off-road car. Still learning about it, and I took some trails that were really hard, and a lot of times your car would be slanted, tilted, or something. So to get to a lot of these hardcore camping places, you have to know how to do that. So we go to this place nearby called Cleghorn to practice a lot of that stuff. That was a
okay.
practice scene that didn't go very well. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you total that car?
Yeah. I got a new one. But yeah, it was bad.
So how many cars did you go through to practice where you are now?
Fortunately, just 2. We'll keep it at 2.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
So
cool.
like all the like those hardcore camping car must be like 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive, yeah.
Okay.
So you can go to places like this, yeah.
所以大家就是一定，如果想要去这种 hardcore camping，各种地形，然后各种山路石头的，就是确认你的车一定要是4轮传动的车，不然就是很容易可能你卡在一个地方就起不来了
Yeah.
之类的。
Yeah.
哦，哇，好多哦，还有其他的，
哦
还有像 So have you ever have like very bad experience like probably you get hurt or get stuck at somewhere or like no food at all or no oil at all, something like that?
No. Get stuck? Yes. Many times got stuck. There's another time where we ran out of drinkable water. And so this is hardcore camping, right? You go 100 miles. It's out in Canyonlands. It's called the White Rim Trail, and it's basically a 100-mile trail. And we went during, I would say, summertime and August, and it was about 104 degrees.
Oh my god.
So we brought about 20 gallons of water, and by about the 4th or 5th day, it was so hot that the water was boiling inside the container. You can literally throw instant noodles in there and it'll cook.
That's crazy.
So those are some of really tough situations, but that's what you have to really be careful for. Other times, we've been in the snow. Oh, perfect. We've been in the snow.
There's a dog there.
Yeah, we bring pets. Dogs really love it.
Cool.
Yeah, so sometimes in the snow, there's recovery gears like Max Tracks, and you have to dig yourself out.
Okay.
Sorry, I lost focus on the question. I was zoomed in on the snow.
It's okay. I'm looking at the video too.
Yeah.
Wow. Where is this place?
Is that your dog?
No, it's not my dog. That's my friend's dog. So the dog was having so much fun.
I know.
And my friend right there in the car is trying to call her back. Come back, Hallie, come back.
We need to
and you
keep
can see
moving.
the dog. Yeah, but the dog just, no, I don't want to leave. So my friend decides to go, okay, I'm gonna leave you here, Callie. And he starts driving off, and then
Yeah, he's coming back now.
and it's okay, I'm coming back.
So cute.
So that's how he got the dog to come back. He told the dog that I'm leaving.
好
Did
可
the dog
爱
wear
哦。
booties?
No booties. Yeah.
No booties?
哇，hardcore
It's a hardcore no booties.
对，所以其实他们也是有朋友，就是带狗狗去各种上山下海，而且狗狗是没有穿鞋子的哦，狗狗也是要非常 hardcore。You wanna go? You wanna go? 我上次 I bring him to Big Bear last time. He's so like shaking.
Freezing?
Yeah, freezing all day.
Booties will help.
OK， 下次带你去 hardcore camping 好吗？所以就是大家。怎么讲呢？就是意外是难免的啦，但是最主要就是你的水，还有你的医药箱，还有一些工具，就是事前一定要准备足够，就是才不会有发生类似水突然就喝完啦，或是就是事前的准备真的要做得非常的足，你才可以去 hardcore camping. So the last one,
Yes.
Is there like 3 major things different from imagination and when you really go to hardcore camping?
Yeah. So I have this saying. Well, not a saying, but you know, I go through a lot of travels, and one of the things if I try to express like how I feel about it is, you know, you can take pictures of these places, right? And the picture is worth 1,000 words. Right? Words are very powerful. Well, okay, I can tell you, and it'll sound cool. So words are cool. So words are powerful, but a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So, but a video is worth 1,000 pictures, right? And an experience is worth 1,000 videos.
True.
So the most important part is, and the life is worth 1,000 experiences.
Yes.
So I really believe that, and I think experiences is part of the thing. Sorry, what was your question again?
Oh, like what's the 3 major things that you think, oh, this is hardcore camping, and
Hardcore.
when you really go do it, you found out, oh, it's like totally different.
Yeah, so a lot of times you'll think you'll be really prepared. Like you think you have all the water, you have all the food, all the clothes necessary, all the safety gear necessary, but I guarantee you will forget something. One time I forgot my shoes.
Your iPhone.
No, but I literally forgot my shoes. So I drove out there and I forgot shoes. I just had slippers.
Okay.
So I thought I had everything, but it's always good to have a checklist and then do that. So oftentimes you go out there, you'll forget something. And a lot of times, the reason why I was bringing up the pictures is you can look at pictures and imagine what it feels like. Right? So if you've seen some of these pictures, like that's one of my favorite sayings. You go out there and you look at the pictures, you can imagine, but when you go out there, you try to feel it. Imagine actually feeling being out there. So not that exciting, but you have to really experience it.
OK， 所以刚刚那个 Jeff 跟我们说，基本上呢，你真的出去 hardcore camping， 你以为你都准备好了，但是其实真的还是会有可能突然忘记什么啊，或是之类。但是其实这些都是一个经验啦，就是大家在 出去 hardcore camping 的时候，就是累积你看他这么多漂亮的照片，这么多漂亮的影片，还倒不如大家真的自己出去体验看看。即使是真的好不好，水不小心喝完了，或者是这种之类的，就是每一次的旅行都是在为下一次的出游或者下一次 hardcore camping 做更多的准备，然后你会有更多的经验，也会知道说哦，那之后要注意什么事情，所以就让大家自己出去探索好吗？那记得哦，大家什么东西有提问吗？
对，有人提问了。
在哪里 ？Do you have a girlfriend? Oh my God, this is very important for our audience.
No.
You're single now?
Yes.
有喜欢 hardcore camping 的，好不好？但是，对，就是可以跟 Jeff 一起去 hardcore camping 一下。我们会把他的 YouTube channel 还有他的一些Instagram 放在我们的资讯栏，大家可以去看一下。
Yeah.
好，那我们就谢谢 Jeff 今天的来
Thank you.
So happy to have you with us. 那我们接下来呢要进行我们的电影预告，待会回来。我们要做东西吃了，我有点紧张，因为这是我第一次做，好不好？大家可以期待一下，我们就待会回来喽。
Bye.